How's it going? Welcome back to another episode of Mechanical Mastery. We're here on our lovely little island. We've got our lovely little things sprawling out everywhere. We were looking into the bands last episode. I couldn't figure out a way to do it, so I'm going to keep messing around with it. But for now, I've just set it on here, and it's just bumped up our EMC production a decent amount because it's just these cacti are popping off like crazy. They're actually landing on it, so I might need to move it, but it's working out all right so far. A couple things we have planned for today. So we still have our mechanical crafters that we have to get to at some point. That's a big undertaking, so I'm going to leave that for just right now. I do want to get these set up, so these are our next tier of augments, so we can put them into our power gen, like these ones here, so that we can end up bumping these up slowly as well. We can, if we look at the quest book, we can go this way to mechanism, which is a great option, and we will definitely be doing that. But I've never messed around with these effigies and stuff like that, so I think we're going to go this route because I'm just interested. Plus, this gets us closer to unlocking refined storage, which that's the route I'm going to be taking. Big fan of refined storage. AE2 is solid. Like, I do like it, but I find the channels and stuff is pretty tedious. I know that's the way it's meant to be, but I grew up on AE1, which was very much like refined storage, and it's nice because I can set up the automation and everything, and I know how it works pretty well inside and out. So that's where we're going there, and then we're also working towards the I'm gonna put it on here, the Swift Wolf's Rending Gale. And for that we need feathers. So I was gonna look at making a millstone, because a millstone you can you can mill stuff with it, including wheat into dough, which we can then work our way up to getting eggs. And we have some wheat, so I think that's where we're gonna start today, is just on this millstone. It's really not that bad. I think this is just stone, andesite casing, and a cogwheel. Do we have any more andesite casing? If not, I'll do that. Where did I put all my crate stuff? Cogwheel. We don't have any extra andesite casings. Okay, that's fine. We just need our axe. This is why I want to get to refined storage, because stuff is everywhere. Simple as that. And there's our cogwheel, and then we need a piece of stone. There's our millstone. Okay. Now we are going to need to have a sideways gear, which we already kind of have going here. Let me grab another vertical gearbox, or another gearbox. Actually, I can probably do that from this side, right? Because we're not using this side at all. I thought there was a way I could turn these into, that's fine. We'll make some small ones here. Perfect. I thought there was a way you could break them down, but whatever. It's fine. So yeah, we're not even using this side. So if we come out here, and then if I go large into little, forward, come on. Thank you. Okay, that gets us a little more speed. And then we're gonna want a vertical gearbox. There. Perfect. millstone. Awesome. So let's grab the wheat that we were making. Turn this into some dough. Or into wheat flour, sorry. Can I toss it all in there? Seems to be working. It's making a noise. Oh, that tells me what we got. Time in a bottle totally works on create, which is pretty darn cool. Look at all that wheat flour. This is also good because this just gets us a replenishment of our food sources. Not that we like super need food because this stack has lasted us so far. But there is the millstone. Nice and easy. So now if we look at this, we just have to craft it. Oh, if we can bulk wash it. So that's good. So we could automate this at some point, but let's just chuck it in here. Bulk wash it, and then we're going to need to change this out to soul sand and fire underneath it. And then, yeah, then we should have... If I go into here, if I go egg, dough with soul sand fire makes us an egg. So there we go. I can't get out. Go grab a bucket, a piece of soul sand, and then we need a flint and steel. Bucket, soul sand. Do I have any flint right now? I don't know if I do. Do have gravel though. No. Don't. Okay, that's fine. You can take the sand. I'll just get us glass. I guess I'm okay with having more glass. This doesn't seem to be working very well. We get no flint from that? I get one right away. Whatever. Okay. Flint and steel. Perfect. Awesome. Great. There we go. Okay, so we're going to grab this. Actually break this block here. Do that. And then we're going to I'm going to make 8 eggs to start. Also got to make sure that was my flint. Oops. Not what I wanted. Oh. You're supposed to put it down here. That makes sense. Because you don't want to, like, actually throw it in the fire. That sounds like a bad idea, but... Whoops. And there we go. We got eggs. So we're going to break that so we don't burn ourselves. Grab our eggs. Nice. Okay. So there's eggs. I'm going to set them in there. In between episodes, I'm going to come up with a cool little way. A cool little automatic chicken farm kind of thing. With dispensers and all that crap. But just so that we can... keep them going, because then we got a source of food. We got feathers, which are going to be useful, I'm sure, in other things. Like if we look up feather. Quills, levitation plates, different angel rings, feather falling modules, arrows. Yeah. Fires arrows at nearby mobs. Triggers every 2 seconds. Be kind of fun. Yeah, so we'll do that in between. That's fine. So let's get started on these next, which is electrum, which I think I made already. Yeah, so we have electrum. Our hardened components are fine. We can just take them. Nether quartz, regular mechanical essence, which I've been working on. Kind of working on. Whoops. Let's do coal here. Got a stack of coal. We're not gonna. Oh, look. Of course we got a flint on that one. We're not gonna output this. So let's just do that. So we can kick this off again. And we need. I'm gonna put a half a stack in here. Some in there. We'll do that. I can put this in here. Because steel gears is our limiting point right now when it comes to the next mechanical essence. So I actually I've been collecting everything in a chest over here. So makes it nice and easy. When I want to make some, I can do this, this, and this. I will automate this at some point once we get more into create, but as of right now, I'm just kind of hand making them whenever I need them. Because if I look at this, is there a way to do this without create? Actually, I want a recipe. No, you have to mix them. But that's fine, because I can drop them onto a belt that goes in there, and then they come out. Like, I can probably pipe them out, I would imagine, into something like this. So it would just be a matter of adding that onto the end of this. We would just extend this piece out, and then, yeah, we'd have other wings coming in to bring all the resources. And we will look into that at some point. And then our last thing we need is signalum gears. Signalum comes from copper and redstone. So I need silver, copper, redstone. Do I have 3 silver? Or what's the ratio? Forget. 1 silver, 3 copper, 4 redstone. So that would be 1, 2, 3, and then 12 redstone. So I'm gonna just do this. Oh, that's bronze. That should, that's going to backstuff it here because this is trying to work on stuff. But look at that, 66. And this is going to be our 12th signalum, which is only 3 gears, which is annoying, but it's fine. Get this figured out here. Okay, now if I go over here, just for a moment, I'm going to steal this. We're missing 1 piece of nether quartz. Which I swear I made nether quartz, didn't I? just bulk washing soul sand. Maybe I never did. Okay, well, in that case, you can have this back. I'll grab this. Let's grab a stack of soul sand. Yeah, it won't go to underneath anymore because now it's like a... It's got the bubbles, so it's an elevator. It's fun. Yeah, wasn't there a quest for... Oh, no. Was it back here? Yeah, I definitely made at least one nether quartz, and that gave me 16. Whatever. I don't know what to do with that. We got some more. Yikes. 26 from a stack. That's not great. I'll take this back now. And boom. Now we have 3x. And this is going to be producing 120 RF a tick now. Perfect. That gets us an extra one. This is going to be a little while. Like lead, diamond, ender dust. It's really not that expensive, is it? Oh, but it needs this. This next tier is going to be rather interesting to automate, but we'll get there eventually. Okay, so that's that. Means I can take this and... Oh, you can stack them in there? No, it just takes over. Don't really need to bump this up, but whatever. Says it's going to use 160 RF a tick, but probably not going to run that often, right? So we'll see if that causes a problem, but I think it should be fine. Perfect. So that's that one knocked off. We're holding off on that. We're holding off on that. So the last little thing for this episode is we're going to look at these effigies. So soulstone, we need 6 glowstone, 2 lapis, and a redstone. 2 lapis and a redstone. And I think I said soulstone or something, but I need glowstone. I don't know. Okay. So this is cool. It heals nearby players, half a heart every half second. So it's a nice thing to have. I think I made the calcite on camera last episode. Can't remember exactly. But it's nice and easy. It's just bones and the... what? You can use this to make... Oh, it gets you slag. Calcite is just bone meal and stone. So it's not that bad. So effigy... Wait, that uses the soulstone? Seems pretty expensive then. But let's make a couple of these. Two, 3, 5. Yeah, we'll start with 6 of them. Oh my goodness, somebody's just screaming outside. There we go. So, what do these do? Power to create life, just not fully awoken. Look at this here. So in this mod pack, you can craft special effigies that when dropped instantly summon their respective entity. This can be done both manually by right-clicking the item or automatically with the click machine. They may require infusing with some specific liquids before fully awakening to their potential though. Okay. So then we've got all these different ones here. So we've got a Bazals, a Blitz, a Blizz, and a Blaze. So if we go for Blaze, we need to make a fluid encapsulator or a filling by spout. I make a spout. Copper casing and dried kelp. Sure. Let's do it this way. So stripped oak and a copper. And then, because I've never used this, so I'm interested to see how this thing works. I'll need one. Put away some of the stuff in my inventory. Copper casing. What was the other thing? I forget. Spout. And a dried kelp. I think I still have some of. Yeah. Spout. Okay. Let's ponder this. Can fill fluid holding items. Can I just right click a bucket in though? Oh, you can do it when they're on a. That's how you mass create them. That's cool. I love this book. Like, this book is absolutely incredible. Okay, so let's just mess around with it for a second. So if I have one of these things, right? A depot, yeah. So I go over here, because we will be able to connect this stuff up. Let's do this, and then this. If I take this and I put this on here, I'm only going to take one. Put that on there. I go over here. Should be able to grab a bucket of lava out of this sucker. No. No. Ow. That was not intentional. Almost died. Okay, so what about these mechanical pipes? And if I do a tank, what are the basic tanks again? 4 and 4. 4. Do I not have any iron in here? Weird. Let's make one of these. Does this connect? It does. Perfect. Sweet. So if we do that, we pull. Nice. Cool. So that's an easy way to do that. Nice. We got a blaze rod out of that. This one is going to be resonant ender. Okay. I need to get a bucket of that. This one is energized glowstone, and this one is destabilized redstone. These are all made in a magma crucible, yeah. And then we can just bucket them out. What do we got here? Peaceful root. Playing peaceful, I don't want to hurt innocent creatures. Sawmill can extract the materials directly from the effigies without spawning mobs. Okay, that's interesting. So you can just chuck them in there. Effigy automation. Iron spikes, vacuumlator, and click machine. Place the click machine facing a wall to activate effigies. It doesn't use power, so set it to click as fast as you want. Vacuumlators can easily pick up their loot, and RF tools timers can constantly activate droppers. This is just one way to do this. If you have another way, feel free to do it your way, and that gets you a ton of EMC, so that's kind of cool. So these ones get us the elemental charges, because we need blaze powder, Zal's powder, blizz, and lightning, or blitz. Okay, so that's interesting. And we also need a ton of gunpowder, it looks like. What's a good way to get gunpowder? Cinder flower and potion of harming. Nitrate, sulfur, and charcoal. Looks like we might have to set up a mob farm. That's kind of cool, though. It's kind of random. Like, why is that linked to this? Yeah, but that's kind of cool. So then we can continue to work towards this, because we need one of each of the essences, a basic control circuit, and then this, and it has to be heated in a blaze burner, which is a blaze effigy and an empty blaze burner. Do a bunch of weird stuff in here. Heated, superheated. Yeah, so we need to, like, yeah, so this, if you look at this here, we need heated. What's the lava one? So a straw, lava bucket, and the lava, I'm guessing. I don't know. We need bamboo. How do we get bamboo? Man, there's so many random things we have to go down. So that we can get that thing heated, so that we can get it doing a whole bunch of stuff. But a lot of steps still to go. We do have access to blazes now, which is cool, and blaze rods, and soon have access to the rest of those. So that's going to do it for today. We got through our little list here, which is sweet. We learned a couple new machines. We've got access to eggs, so we're going to design a chicken farm very soon here, and then that'll get us the ability to fly, which will be super nice, because then we don't have to worry about falling off, and it also will just increase our efficiency and moving around in the on the island here. So that's going to do it for me today. If you enjoyed, make sure you click like on the video. Make sure you click subscribe if you haven't already. If you got any friends that are interested in Minecraft or Minecraft modded series, please share this with them. Bring in the extra. And that's going to do it. Like I said, have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.